post the singing before or after this video, so y'all go. It's in my description box, or you can just click on my channel and my singing video will be there. So y'all go like and subscribe, okay? Okay, but this one's gonna be like the other whisper rambles all over the place, okay? So I've been gone for a while, it seems like, but I always like go for a while. And before I say this, I'm trying to find the right color. I can never find the right color because my neck is, I can't remember if it's, my neck is darker than my face, but so if I wear it my color, then it looks like I'm not wearing my foundation color for some freaking reason, like, so it's just like annoying. So I know this is too dark, but I'm just kind of trying to figure out a way where I can apply makeup where it looks dewy, because I love that dewy look, you know, that hydrating look. I'm not with that dry because my skin is already dry, so I'm not up for that. No, but anyways, I've been going because I have been sick. At first I thought I had COVID. Okay, I'm back. Okay, but what I was saying was that I thought at first that I had COVID, but gladly I don't. Okay, so just a second ago I was gone for like 30 minutes talking to my sister, so figuring out, like, well, got stuff for Mother's Day for my mom. So what I was saying was, yeah, I don't have COVID. I had a sinus infection, so that's all that was, and it was horrible. Like, my throat was hurting. It was hurting real bad, and if you want to know if you're getting an infection, it starts, like, sometimes it'll start where you can feel your nodules, your lymph nodes, of course, your lymph nodes. It usually, sometimes when you have like an infection, it'll start right here, like a cold or something, and it'll start to swell up and be sore, but it didn't happen for me this time. Like, sometimes when I have sinus infections, it starts like that, but this time it started with me. My throat was starting to hurt, and my throat was like getting dry, and I was like, oh no, like, what is this? Is this COVID? Like, I was getting scared, but I was like, don't stress about something that you can't do nothing about but take medicine and stuff, you know. So that's how I was thinking, and so I was happy though that I realized that it was a sinus infection. I realized when I was getting those how would you say it? When the dimples, like the sinuses of my face was starting to hurt and feel achy, and I was like, I remember what this feeling is. It's a sinus infection. So I knew after like the first day, and my voice was a little hoarse and my throat was just hurting, and I was just taking medicine. I was feeling really drowsy, so I was sick for like 5 days. And one day, like, it was like yesterday, I was almost ready and everything, and I was going to record, but I was like, I don't got it in me. I was like, I can't do it. I was like, I can't do it. And so yeah, that's what happened. Oh yeah, and mainly, y'all, I've been meditating. I've been just relaxing. That's just blush, but I thought it was something else. But I've been meditating. What I do is I know there's like chakras. I think there's 7. One, the crown, the third eye, I think. Some right here, I don't know, some right down, you know, just different ones. And somebody said that my crown and my third eye is open. If you don't get that, it's okay. Just relax and listen to my voice, you know. But I just been doing different things like that, just something to calm the mind. And so what you do just close your eyes and then breathe in and out. Breathe in through your nose, breathe it out through your mouth. And then just focus on your breaths. Focus on breathing, and every time you think of something, you think of your problems, you slowly shift it back to your breathing, like, and then I like to, you sit up and sit down, and you can sit anyways, but cross your legs or something, and then just have your hands down and just be relaxed. Don't be so uptight, don't be so, how would you say it? Stern, so tense. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say, tense. Don't be so tense and relaxed, because you're going to be focusing on your arm that's hurting because you're not relaxing it. And sometimes I'll lay down in the bed and I'll close my eyes and do that. It helps with headaches. It helps with chest pain, all of that. It helps with, that pain that you get from anxiety, the tightness of your chest because you're just overthinking and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what it does, and it's crazy, and it's like you've been cleansed or something. And so, even if you do it for like 5 minutes, that's good. But I do it like 5 minutes every. I'll do it every different times of the day, and I listen to like the chakra healing music on YouTube. This music is like 6 hours, and they have different chakra music that you can do. And there's one that made me cry. Like sometimes you'll meditate and you'll cry because you're touching your subconscious self, the part that you don't go to. We're always in our conscious minds, and so we don't really understand that side of us. And so you don't see anything. Like I didn't see anything, but like I don't see no visions when I meditate or anything. But it's like you get this feeling, and it lets you release all that, and it actually makes you heal from your pain that you didn't know that you had. It's not gonna like bring back memories, but it's gonna make you face them without having to think about it. Think about, okay, why am I sad? Because there's days where you're just like, why am I sad? And it's because you might haven't faced something that you probably put aside. Like I have a problem with something, but I just, like, for example, if I had got sexually assaulted and I just brushed it off and like whatever, and 10 years go by, and you're just like, you always act like it didn't matter. And so when you're older, you might not understand why you might act a certain way, or feels a way, just feels sadness for some reasons, because it's things building up from you not facing it. Even if you did face it, of course it could still hurt you, but that's why I think sometimes you have feelings of sadness when you don't know why. That's why you need to meditate. And I know meditating is hard to start, but just doing it for 2 minutes will help, or a minute, because you'll start to want to do it, and then you'll start to be meditating for longer, and some people even go to sleep, they'll fall asleep. And so I do like that, when you do it, like there's different hand belly lessons that you can use for different things. And my stomach, y'all, is almost like, it feels like it's almost healed. I have a stomach disease, and I think a lot of it is from stress, of course. And so I know I still have a bad stomach, but that burning feeling that I would always get is like almost gone because of meditating, and my energy is coming back. And so y'all really need to do it. Even if you feel happy right now, there's always going to be something that pops up, and then when you already meditate, it's going to be good every time you do it. The next time it gets better, and you feel better next time. And so I am just happy for life because I know that I have a way to turn to. Like, you won't be fearing about anything because you can just meditate. And even if you're out in public and something happens and you get really sad or something, or you can just, even if you can just stare and then just focus on your breathing like that, and then like at a doctor's office or something, you can even do that, like, you know. Or if you don't want to look weird, you can pretend like you're staring at your phone and just really be focusing on your breathing. And then when you start to do it more, like I said, you'll start to feel like a cleansing, like somebody cleansed you internally and mentally. And so also I've been going outside a lot and working with crystals. Not working, but I've just been around crystals a lot because I know crystals have a lot of power, and I love it. I like rose quartz. I like amethyst. I like the black ones, the black crystals, because they're good with repelling negative energies and stuff. So, and it really helps. It really helps. Most of the times, we don't know that some of the negative thoughts are from other people. So some people can be energy vampires. I don't believe in vampires, but they can really suck your energy out and infect them with their energy. Infect you with your energy. And I really struggle with that. Like, you know, not differentiating whose feelings it is that you're feeling, because it becomes a part of you. But it might also be because we're different and you might not feel that way. And I'm not saying, like, if you don't feel that way, then you know, I'm not saying you're a bad person or anything, but I'm just saying, like, we're all different. But if you do feel that way, just, I know that you should. I'm still trying to figure out how to deal with that. But just before, if you know a person who's negative and who is just not making you feel good, negative, then I would recommend, just before you see them, or, you know, I know you can't really decide most of the times when you see a person, but especially if you're going to work, and you know, sometimes you see them, sometimes you don't, you know, but feel what you're feeling before you meet them. Like, how do I feel? Okay? And so when you feel the energy come into you, you'll know that's not me. So I reject it, and you can close your eyes and envisioning that negative energy going out. Like, you're taking it in though, and you can envision it going out, and then it's out. You'll be like that because of meditation. It'll clear your mind, and it will make you see clearly, because you're going to be thinking subconsciously, and subconsciously is the part where you don't think about people, you don't think about problems, because I think, well, all our consciousness is all wrapped in our ego too. So our ego, our pride, and so when you meditate, you get away from that ego, and you get away from those racing thoughts in your head, and you think about breathing, because breathing has no attachment to it other than it gives you life. You know, it's just, you don't think about anything. It's nothing attached to it. It's nothing negative attached to it. And so I'm not saying breathe in, breathe out. I was wondering if I should do that, but I think you just, and not thinking about, okay, breathe in, breathe out. Don't say that in your head, just do it, okay? But also, a lot of times, remember to breathe through your stomach sometimes too. Like, let me see. Let me show y'all the difference between breathing through your stomach and breathing through your chest, okay? This, you can't see it probably, but look. That's in my stomach. I can't even breathe through my chest anymore, I guess, but you'll get understand what I'm talking about when you start to do it. Because anxiety sits right here, it sits like at your chest area, and that's where it goes to. Like your thoughts are just, I don't know, it just, you can really feel the pain of emotional distress and the pain of self-destruction. And I'm saying self-destruction like those negative thoughts that you tell yourself. And it really, you can really feel it, that tightness of the chest. And so when you breathe through your stomach, you're getting a clean slate, like I'm saying, like you're getting a clean slate, like you would meditating. You're getting a clear mind. So breathing, taking that breath through your stomach, through the diaphragm, and breathing out really helps it. Like right now, me doing that, my anxiety is calming down, and also walking outside in the grass is really grounding, and being close to plants, even, you know, talking to plants is good, and touching it, because it makes you feel more grounded and a part of the earth. And just going outside and relaxing when you meditate, that's an amazing thing to do, is to go outside too. And when I meditate, y'all, like I said, listen to that chakra healing meditation. I did a root chakra meditation, which is like, they have like those long videos, and it, like I said, it made me cry, because that when it heals childhood trauma, or like the negative. I haven't really dig deep into to the chakras, but I know I'm healing, and my negative thoughts. I'm an overthinker. I'm getting over that by just meditating. So it really clears your mind. And like I said, it made me cry for the root chakra, especially because it makes you feel uncomfortable, and it's cool because it makes you realize how good it works. It's it's those, see, this why I had those tongues or something, like where, I can't remember what it's called, but it's those, you hit the, like it's like a bowl, the singing bowls or something, singing bowls. But yeah, I'm gonna dig more deep into learning more so I can be more informative to people. But yeah, that, like, you feel kind of like sad, and kind of feel shaky a little bit, for some reason. I don't know, like it feels like your body is kind of shaking, and you realize that it's working because of that. Like, how does it make me feel this way? But afterwards, you feel clean. And so when you do the root chakra one, where they try to get away your past trauma, you should think happy though. But I think that that one should be when you're later on into the meditation, where you can concentrate about breathing and be able to think positively. You know what I'm saying? So really, you're supposed to be neutral while meditating when you're beginning, but I think you can branch out really when you do the root chakras and stuff. I think the root chakras are really intense. The lower ones, I don't. But if I'm wrong, correct me, because I'm just new to all of it. But I've been working. I really like it's like an angel one's like 963 hertz or something like that, and it's so beautiful. It has a beautiful sound. And I did one where it's about dreams, and y'all, I like I said, I listen to them while I'm asleep too, like different ones. And it was one for like lucid dreams, vivid dreams, and so I turned it on because I haven't had dreams in like a month. I've had dreams. I've been daydreaming about things, but not while I'm sleeping. And I think it's because I'm up all night, but I sleep in the daytime. So I'm nocturnal. I'm trying to change that, but anyways, so is that the word? I don't know, but yeah, being out of school has really messed me up. Okay, but so yeah, I had like a vivid dream vivid dream, and it was crazy because it felt like I was awake. I was half awake, but I was asleep. Like I was in the middle of sleep and awakeness, and it scared me, y'all. I was like, I gotta wake up, and I knew I had control of waking up. You know, when you have those dreams where you want to wake up but you can't. This dream, I felt like I was in full control of waking up, and so like I was like, I'm just gonna stay in my dream. I told myself I'm just gonna stay here because I like this dream. Like it's so vivid, but it was feeling too real. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get out. And so I woke up because it was like I was halfway asleep for some reason. So I turned the music off. I'm like, I'm gonna maybe meditate to it, but I'm not gonna go to sleep to it because that is gonna mess you up. But especially if you like watch a scary movie, you're gonna be scared. You'll be Jason gonna chase you, and well, you'll be able to probably wake up since you're like in the middle, middle of waking up. But it's just a weird feeling, and so yeah. And also, when I meditate, when you start doing more, I start seeing like light colors. Like I saw red, blue, I saw rainbow, and I saw pink. I saw white, like a white bright light. It's crazy. It's kind of scary at first, but it's just really